Hi. This is that yearling stud colt, and we got a farrier coming in 2 or 3 days here. So I guess we better work on his feet. First thing we're gonna do, get organized here. Now I'm gonna rub him all over with this flag. And my hands. If he leaves, same rules apply. He doesn't get to leave. He doesn't get to leave. He doesn't get to leave. There. I'm going to rub his legs. Use his flag. There we go. I'm going to rub his back legs with this flag. This big, scary flag. I'm going to rub him some more. He doesn't get to leave. When they leave, that's just their plan A of how to avoid it. Well, a lot of them don't have a plan B. They just got a plan A. We're just going to avoid it. Well, in the real world, you really can't avoid it. It becomes necessary. So if I could rub down this leg, I ought to be able to rub down this leg, pick this foot up. Now I'm going to bring it back. Now I'm going to rub down this leg. There. There. I'm going to rub down this leg. There. Rub down this leg. He doesn't get to leave. Leaving gets him backing up. He needs to practice that anyway. He doesn't get to leave. He doesn't get to avoid life. You can just wait. These little babies, they get frustrated really, really easy. And when they get frustrated, you can't teach them nothing. There. So what I just did, what I proved to him that I could pick the feet up. That's a starter. Took 3 minutes and 45 seconds to pick up the feet. If I pick them feet up for another half hour, it might only take a minute. I'm not gonna just keep videoing here. I'm just gonna show you that's how we start picking up the feet. If they'll hold their ground, you pick up their foot. If they hold their ground, you pick up the foot. If they hold their ground, you pick up the foot. Doesn't get to leave. Got to come back up here. There. If they hold their ground, we'll pick that foot up. If they take off walking, we work on what fell apart. What fell apart was the horse left. I don't want the horse to leave. That's unacceptable. I'm not going to punish this horse for leaving. We're just going to practice backing up. There. Give him a pat. Give him a break. There you go. Doesn't get to leave. Doesn't get to leave. There. Doesn't get to leave. I need him to back up off that nose pressure right there. Doesn't get to leave though. Bring him up here so you can see. There we go. There. There. And we just keep chipping away at it. A lot of times your hands are your best tool, but before I ever went down there with my hands, I went down there with my flag. Doesn't get to leave. And I'm not trying to pick the feet up to hold them and contain them and restrain them. I just want to prove that I can pick him up. He's fine. And these baby horses, you start fighting with them, they'll just shut down and quit you. Or you'll scare them so bad that you won't ever get them taught anything. We don't want to do that. I just showed him 2-3 times. I can pick him up and he's fine. He gets a lot of pets and comfort. Rub his jaw. He's only been weaned for a couple weeks. So what I just did by picking his feet up is I exposed him to getting his feet picked up for the very first time, and it didn't hurt him. When he relaxed, it was actually quite easy. And that's how we introduce horses that have never had their feet picked up. Just rub them till you can, then pick their feet up. But don't hold them up till they pull it away. Pick them up, set them down. I've got 2 or 3 days. I'll go ahead and work him. But that's how we introduce the little baby horses to having their feet picked up. Hope that helps. If you're getting anything out of these videos and you're watching them on YouTube, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, Equine Kindergarten, and hit like and share. That don't cost a dime. It means a lot to me. If you're watching these videos on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, Butch Mowdy, and hit like and share. A byproduct of this video is Cody's in there standing still and quiet, not expecting me to rescue him. That's a little free gratis on this video. Hope it helps. Bye.